What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am here to watch over. I have in one monitor. I have the prelims for 310. I have in the other one. I have what you call it? That thing. I have NXT Deadline. So I'm super excited. Hopefully, there's some good moments, some good things that are caught up in both of these papers. Oh shit! I gotta break his heart. Nick Diaz. I thought Diaz. Yeah, I thought Diaz. Nick. Was it Nick? It's Nick Diaz, I believe. Pulled out 310. Let me see. Yeah, Diaz pulled out. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Doop. Alrighty. Right. All right. Either way, we're live. Regardless, we're live. Let's just get into it. I'm super excited for the Aljo fight. That's probably the fight that I'm most excited for to be able to go and watch. And Kai Asakura, I think, is going to be a good fight in itself. Not 100% on how every other fight's going to go, though. But NXT Deadline, we're here, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have 310 over in Vegas. This has been a good day for fight fans overall. I'm super excited to see what we get accomplished over here, and I just can't wait to watch it with you guys. Alrighty. I believe we still have like 10 minutes, I believe, until we get started. But let's see. As of right now, like I'm watching a welterweight bout on the prelims right now. Oh shit. This looks actually, I wouldn't say it's great overall as a fight, but it's definitely like I think Chase Hooper just fought, and that was probably the best one of the weekend. What do you think of the recent Jones fight? What's going on, man? The Jones fight overall, it was kind of cool. I think for at least for like in Gorilla and Downtime in the Ring, we got to have a word with Tom Aspinall that Sunday before the drama got bigger and bigger. Overall, Jones fight was great. His practice with Gordon Ryan and with Gable Stevenson, having them out in Albuquerque, is definitely proved. John Jones looks like he's a younger man. Fights like he's probably the best athlete he could be. Overall, was a great moment. I enjoyed it. I think that was awesome for John Jones to finally have another fight. I think all the drama around it, we're trying to bring a lot more of sports entertainment aspect into it, which could be good or bad depending on how you guys look at it. And I don't think that Tom Aspinall is ducking John Jones at all. Honestly, I think that it's probably the opposite way right now, at least. You know, I think Tom Aspinall knows that he's going to have a good fight, but I think John Jones has all the cards as of right now. He doesn't have to have another fight. He doesn't have to. He could end his career right now, and that was proven in the fight. Like, he looked good, especially with that spinning back kick. And then, there were a few times, and a lot of people have said it. Eric Nixick just went on the Casuals podcast, and he just talked about how there were a lot of things that he saw in that fight that, if Tom Aspinall ever needs him to, he can, he would be in Tom Aspinall's corner for that fight, and I think that's very interesting. But yeah, overall, I'm just going on Diatribe. Jones fight was fantastic, was great. Definitely what we needed, and I a lot of the time I'm worried for having like these big co-main event pay-per-views, and coming off going into that fight, having just Oliveira versus Chandler, which you guys can see my breakdown with a fighter friend of mine who is going pro next year in 2025. We broke down that fight because he's going into lightweight. There were a lot of things that we just had to go over for the Chandler Oliveira fight, and I'm like, dude, this is kind of where my mentality is towards fighting, and I think that I'm a big Michael Chandler guy. Charles Oliveira obviously proved he's one of the best in the division, and then to go on and have John Jones versus Stipe and it not be a first round knockout, second round knockout is very surprising. I have so many amazing memories back in 07 through 13, was going to Hooters and shit with a group of friends, beer, wings, and UFC, GSP, BJ Penn, Lesnar, Anderson Silva. Those were savages. Those were the savages Bellator had back then. I agree with that. Like, I 100% agree with that. I think we're starting to get into maybe a next generation, but like that, just like older UFC, dude, older UFC was by far such an entertaining event. Like, no matter what anybody says, Xavier, thank you for the follow. No matter what anybody says, like, that was amazing to be able to sit there. And then you had people like GSP, you had people like Lesnar, you had people like Anderson Silva, and you're watching these guys and you're going, what the fuck? Some older names that I can throw in there that obviously made their mark is like Gracie and Chuck Liddell, or some of those guys that you instantly know their names, and they became household names because of how they fought. Brock Lesnar's a household name. George St. Pierre. I mean, if you say GSP, a lot of people will, but I don't believe he's a household name, and that's only because of the GSP. I have an Autored Matt Hughes photo. Dude, that's badass. That's so fucking cool, man. That's dope. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool, man. Like, we've been trying to I've been trying to get some more autograph stuff, especially for this back wall. Or anybody who we even interview down here, because we've interviewed Nick Klein right after he got that win off Dana White Contender and signed with the UFC. We had Terrence McKinney. I'm trying to set up something because we are out of New Mexico, so we do have like Ray Borg out here. We have John Jones out here. We have Cowboy out here. So we're trying to get all that stuff. I'd love to have some some of their stuff and then be able to give it away to you guys. Because I mean, that's really what matters. Oh, okay, Chisa, I can't pronounce his name. Got the win over Griffin just now. That's dope. Oh shit, yeah. Oh shit, Griffin has no idea where he is right now, and normally we don't stream on Twitch, so if I'm cussing and they're gonna ban us, I don't really care. We're on all of them. Do you watch WWE? I actually, yeah, we have NXT Deadline, so I have two monitors right now. I have one with the prelims, and then we have one with NXT Deadline that's actually going right now. Because we start primarily this Twitch channel. We are actually we were a wrestling podcast. We still are. And then we go out and now we're doing everything in combat sports. We've actually been able to travel a lot with the wrestling, and it's given us opportunities. But yeah, I currently have NXT Deadline right now. I'm watching that. I watch Raw and SmackDown, but never watch NXT. No idea why. Dude, NXT is so good. Like, NXT is just the younger guys, and it's so good. It's so fun. It's very exciting. And now that they're working with TNA, which used to be Impact Wrestling and Global Force and all of that, it's like it's really good, dude. And like if you're a big fan of like Balor, Owens, Roman, all of them, everybody who's main card right now started in NXT. And so it's really good. I'm excited for this pay-per-view because it's not on the main roster. It's called an Iron Survivor match, if you know what that is or if you don't. An Iron Survivor match is amazing. It's like a rumble with a penalty box, and if you get pinned, you're still in, but you have to win by points. And there is a penalty box, and the penalty box is like, if you get pinned, you're out for so much time. It's an amazing match. If I would definitely say, if you have Peacock, dude, which you're a wrestling fan, you should have Peacock. If you don't, you gotta find a stream for it, dude, because this one's gonna be amazing. This is gonna be a great pay-per-view, my guy. I'm super excited to watch it. And I have it going right here. Like it's barely starting to, dude. Wait, right now? Yeah, it's going on right like in a minute. Right now. Yeah. So I love doing these streams where I just give my live reactions and then I'll clip them for the social media. But yeah, like right now, since it's 4:59 my time, I don't know what's your time. In 1 minute, so 5 Mountain Time, which would be like 7 Eastern Time, 4 Pacific. It's going, and it's getting ready. It's on Peacock right now. Well, shit. I got you on my phone and I'm turning the TV on. Yeah, dude, I will sit here with you and have a conversation, bro, over this. I will sit here with you and have a conversation, my guy. I have no problem with that. Because and I'll update you on the UFC stuff too, man, if you want. Like I'm watching both right now. I'm going to have both going for this. Iron Survivor Challenge rules: the superstar who has scored the most falls at the end of the time, and I think it's 25 minutes, concrete 25 minutes for both the men's and women's. Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing match, dude. You have so many people who are just like ready for the main event, and I can't wait until Mania season to see who does what or who gets called up. Because I believe we're switching over now because the WWE is going to Netflix. I believe that we are moving to all I know is you're not wrong, dude. Like you're not wrong, bro. He knows how to pick his female wrestlers, bro. He definitely does. He knows exactly what the crowd is looking for, and these women are talented too, which is the best part about it. It's not like back in the Attitude Era when they looked amazing but they didn't know how to wrestle. He has a lot of women. He has one woman, her name's Lola Vice, but I can't remember what her actual name, but she's from Bellator back in the day. And yeah, it's gonna be insane, dude. I'm super excited for this. You have Ethan Page, who was in AEW and TNA. Now he's here in WWE. You have Stephanie Vaquer, who ran all over Mexico. You have Julia, who was from Stardom. You have her name's Zara, but she was Delta on the Indies. Like, there's so many women, dude. There's so many good women right now that are just thriving here. Roxy, who is now Roxanne Perez, but she was big in Ring of Honor before and during the pandemic, before it got bad. And she lost the ROH one. OMG, who the fuck is Joe Hendry and why his song is so catchy? Joe Hendry is a guy who has been grinding the indies. He's got people that have backed him, like Cody. Cody's a big Joe Hendry guy. Joe Hendry is like like I don't even know what to tell you, dude. Like when he made his theme song and he talks about it on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, like there's a science to why he made it so damn catchy, and he thrived, dude. Like he is having a wild time. They have WrestleCade. He just did WrestleCade last week or 2 weeks ago, and I just got done talking to the co-owner of WrestleCade, and he was like, "Yeah, if you would have told me like we would have booked him in a match with Jinder Mahal, like nobody would have believed it." And I was like, "Dude, this is insane." Joe Hendry is the best, though. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna definitely be dope. All right, we're getting into the next prelim match for UFC 310 while we're also starting the pay-per-view for Deadline. I'm hyped. I'm very excited for this. This is a good night. And normally this is what I'll do when we have pay-per-views or when we have UFC events. I didn't do it for Jones, but that was just cuz like it had such a stacked card. I wanted to watch it all. All right. Oh yeah, so Iron Survivor, you're also guaranteed a world title match. It's yeah, like it's a cool idea. It's a cool design, dude. And now you're gonna get to see a lot of the women that they have on the roster, dude. They have like one of the best women's rosters you could ever see. Their deadline. This is dude, I'm so hyped to be able to do this stream and just talk to a lot of wrestling and MMA fans right now. For anybody who just joined, I have the prelims on one side and I have NXT Deadline on the other. So I'm super excited, man. This is going to be a hell of a night. What are we opening up with at NXT Deadline? Okay, so we're gonna open up with that man's Iron Survivor, and then we have Joshua Van coming out for his fight on the prelims. I got beer and wings, dude. My partner, my girlfriend, she's getting me nuggets and lemonade for my whiskey, dude. For my peach crown, bro. I'm locked in here with you, brother. I'm high. Yeah, brother. Yeah, dude. Have a good night. We gonna thrive. Like somebody like this, dude. Javon Evans, bro. Javon Evans is a young and up and coming guy. Like he had a match with Randy Orton on the second episode of NXT moving to the CW, and like it was good. There were a couple of mess ups, and he definitely he definitely had to like apologize, not apologize, but he hung his head, and like Randy even caught him and was like, you're young, this is what you're supposed to do. But the match was great between him and Javon Evans, bro. It was fantastic. And now we got Joshua Vaughn ready in the prelims right now. He's still getting ready in the prelims. This is gonna be like it's a lower weight class, so I'm super excited to see if maybe we could get a couple of submissions out here or a submission out here in the prelim. And now we have Wesley, dude. I'm in Orlando. I should go to NXT. Bro, you have like they're not there all the time like they were, but you have a golden opportunity to go to NXT, dude. And like the NXT crowd, like the NXT loyal, bro, um, is wild. Cody Durden is going up against Joshua Van right now in the prelims. But yeah, you have like a golden opportunity, bro. I believe the tickets are like all you have to do. Um, I believe when they're home, when they do home tapings, all you have to do is just like get them. Like they like WWE gives out the NXT tickets for free because of the venue not being as big, but like those things go fast. Like immediately once the cameras go off, we have people out there that we are talking to because we want to travel out to Florida to go work with some indie events, and they're like, yeah, you know, if you guys come during the week, come to NXT, but those tickets they go fast, and like you have to guarantee that you're going to be there to get the ticket through email. All right, Wesley versus this is a hell of a beginning match. Javon versus Wesley. Wild. Javon's gear is fire right now. Javon's gear is absolute fire. Joshua Vance 23. Oh, dude, he might come on the pod then. That's somebody I definitely have to reach out to. That's somebody I definitely would like to I'd like to reach out to. So let me reach out to him. This is oh god, this is gonna be a banger right here. Just at the beginning, too. Just at the beginning. This is gonna be wild. Wesley sucks. They're chanting Wesley sucks. Oh yeah. Um if you watch TNA, yeah, like you should know like you probably know who Wesley is in the way that like he turned on his friends who were the Rascals in TNA. Yeah, definitely was a wild time. But he's doing good as a heel. Which is so wild to me that you go into a penalty box if you get just wild. Just wild. This is he's gonna try and strong style it. That's all he's gonna try and do. We gotta see something good. We gotta I know that they're trying to hold themselves because they have 25 minutes in there, but we gotta see something good, something early. Uh ooh. Cody Durden. Cody Durden going heavy. Oh, he's got the nationwide amateur wrestling tattoo. This guy's lethal. This. Oh, okay. It's high flyer versus high flyer at this point, and Javon is like, I love that it's the newer guy. Though. Oh, okay. NXT, NXT, NXT. No, this is already a good. Oh botch. Okay, slipped a little bit on the delivery. Okay, brother. Okay, brother. 60 seconds, and then we're gonna have somebody else. Trying to muscle it. He tried to muscle it. He got out. He took or he lost energy. He tried to muscle it right there. 1, 2, boo. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. He is nervous, brother. Like, uh that's wild. He needs to calm down. With 3 seconds before the next guy. And now another high flying fast dude. Ooh. Okay. Frazier's out here for business. Frog splash. 2, 3. Oh, two. Wild. Wild. Which is so weird because these matches almost started at the exact same time. And the first round for Van versus Durden is still going. But we've already passed over 5 minutes for this one. All right, Javon's back. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. Why wild. I would have been watching if I knew Booker was on commentary. Dude, Booker is living the best life on commentary, my guy. When the ladies come out, you're gonna at the end of the night because they're the main event. You're gonna have a wild match, or like you're just gonna love it, dude. I need Booker and I need Snoop at a Mania on commentary together. Joink. I just found the Busted Open podcast. Bro, yeah, dude, Busted Open is really good. If you one, if you have Sirius XM, and two, if you like really want to know like the deeper ends of the major companies, Busted Open is perfect, dude. Dave LaGreca. Oh, I watched the clips, dude. Dave LaGreca and Dave LaGreca, Bully, uh Nick Namath, who is Dolph Ziggler, Thunder Rosa, Tommy Dreamer, like though that's a stacked cast. Oh, Mark Henry. That's just a stacked cast of just good people, dude. I love listening to it on the ride to work. Um is when I get to listen to it, and it's perfect. It's just great, dude. Oh, oh, I hate the way WWE disrespected Ziggler. Dude, he is having such a good run on the indies, my guy. Like he was just here or he was in Arizona, which is the next state over. We have a bunch of friends. Um it's a company called IZW. He just was there, dude. He's living his best life on the indies, bro. I hate that they treated him so bad and they made him they wasted a lot of his good years. That's a bad way to say it, but I mean like it's kind of true. And now he's just thriving in TNA and on the indies, dude. He's thriving. People I've gotten to talk to say like he's just such a good guy. So um as of right now, like the biggest star that we've gotten to meet on the indies, we got to meet Matt Riddle in Midland, Texas. Like I shook his hand, we exchanged info um for the podcast, like everything like that. That's the biggest guy we've gotten to meet on the indies so far. Oh, kill him with the smile, Ethan Page coming out. Van and Durden, 2.5 minutes left in the second. Oh, oh, wow. That's perfect. Wow. Now we're tied with Lee and Frazier. Phew. Suck it. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. What are we doing here? Ooh, ooh. I love that he's yelling, let me out the entire time he's going to be in there. Remember staying awake at like 2 a.m. watching ECW? Dude, there's so many times, bro. Now that I've gotten into content creation and taken like this stuff, the world of wrestling, at least content wise, more serious, man. Like when Elimination Chamber was in Australia, me and my co-host, we stayed up that entire show, and for us, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when it aired, and we stay up for this, dude. Like that's our grind, bro. Trying to get bigger for wrestling, for combat sports, to be able to just talk and meet all these people, and like that's the grind, dude. And that's just the love of it. At the end of the day, is just the love for all this stuff. Oh, Wesley, my dude. Thank you, my love. Ah, I dropped the sauce. Doomsday device for this. This is wild. Oh yeah, we're gonna find. Yeah, so the final spot was a mystery. I can't wait. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Should Benoit be in the Hall of Fame as a wrestler? Yeah. As a wrestler, he should be. Um, but he won't, which sucks. But as a wrestler, Chris Benoit definitely should. He had a lot of very memorable moments. We've been able to do podcasts that aren't wrestling, and that's one of the questions people ask us is like, should he be in there? And I'm like, as a wrestler, yeah. I mean, he did his job. Oh my god! Side kicks to the head for everybody. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's Obafemi. Okay. Obafemi's here. That's messed up for Ethan to sacrifice Javon like that. This is going to be our winner right here. Oba's going to be our winner. I got my money, my car. Odyssey got let go. So if you watched Raw and Kofi and Woods just got rid of Big E, that was made months ago. And that was because they were going to choose Odyssey over Big E. But Odyssey got let go for some issues that have gone very quiet. So I don't know if those issues were real or if they weren't. But yeah, definitely a wild time. Odyssey Jones, I was on the side of everybody when he first debuted with the New Day. I was like, this is a bad guy. And then Woods liked one of my tweets where I was like, I always believed in you, because he said it too. And so it's great. If you remember Commander Aziz with Apollo Crews, I want WWE to bring back Enzo Amore. Dude, that is another guy on the indies that is just thriving, bro. Like, that is another dude, like with Matt Cardona, that is just thriving. Like, it's so wild, dude, to see these guys. Enzo's doing so, like, I would argue that, like, for Cardona, he's been very vocal about it. He's made more on the indies than he did in his WWE career. I feel like Enzo's the same way, dude. And it's solely because, like, he it's just who he is, and he's got like the Matt Riddle aura. What is up, Rusty? Cardona, Zack Ryder? Yeah, Matt Cardona went to GCW, and now, like, dude's just thriving, bro. Like, them having this open contract where they can go anywhere. Cardona was in Ring of Honor just a minute, or like I think last week, and he's gonna go up against Chris Jericho for the ROH title. What is up, Rusty? And then like, it's just wild to see that, dude, to see the like the way these guys thrive, bro. Enzo's somebody that, like, I definitely want to work backstage at a show and just go meet him and talk to him and, do the soft. Young OG Cutter, right? Tied across the board. Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say Chris Jericho had a better debut, but Kane had a better young run. Like, nobody can tell me what Jericho did in his first year in the big leagues, but everybody remembers the Y2J debut. I'm about 30 ahead, Rusty. I'm sorry. And Kane like just solidified himself. I would say Chris Jericho had the better debut though. Oba has to win this. Oba has to win it. Before Oba, who did I think that was the number 5? Um honestly, on honestly, before Oba, I was gonna think it was gonna be an NXT guy or a TNA guy. Okay, since I didn't watch NXT, I didn't know who Kevin Owens was until he came to the main roster when Jonesy was doing that open challenge. That was kind of epic, dude. So at the time, Paige pins Oba to get 2 points. So KO, like, yeah, Kevin Owens the entire time. I think like he was the very first, one of the very few to actually come on the main roster and challenge for a title, and then he just got that long feud with Cena, dude. But KO's NXT run, man. If you just go on YouTube, or if you already have, dude, like his ladder match with Finn Balor when Finn Balor came out as Jack the Ripper gimmick, like, dude, just the best stuff that Triple H could come up with was the black and gold era NXT, and now we have this, and it's even more fun, dude. I love. Oh, he doesn't want to go in the box with Oba. Yeah, man. KO's like KO had a huge run with um Finn Balor in NXT, and then when he was in Ring of Honor, dude, he was and doing Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and all that. Like he definitely was a big name on the indies. He had a faction with Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. They called them Mount Rushmore was their faction back in the old indie days, dude. Yeah, whoever gets pinned next is basically not going to be okay. Okay, what's up? What do you need to know? What's going on? Okay, so Motor City Machine Guns. So Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley have been like TNA and indie wrestling staples, my guy. Like Motor City has always been the guys that you knew deserved a WWE contract, but because of the way that the WWE picked its wrestlers back in the day, we always knew that Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin were never going to get the contract. Um, and it definitely was a good idea to put it. It was a great idea to put the titles on them immediately to take them away in that big match against the Bloodline, so that oh my wow. But to win the first match, I haven't seen that since Page. That's exactly why. And it's not even like to get it was kind of um so there was another team and they're called the Lucha Brothers, and it's Penta and Rey Fenix, and they were supposed to sign with WWE at the same time. And WWE was supposed to put both titles on these two other teams that nobody technically in the WWE has seen before. And like it was perfect to have Motor City do it and get the titles away from the Bloodline story while we build up towards War Games. But overall, man, like this like Motor City is always going to be the biggest underdogs in WWE. They're going to have the best pop, but their history has always been the guys who deserved it and never got it because of the way scouts back then were looking. And now, like immediately when their contracts came up, that's why Triple H just immediately was like, "I need you guys. Here's the checkbook. Dial in." And it was great because nobody expected. Like we all knew earlier that day that they were coming to WWE, but to get the titles to kind of take it away from everybody. Chris Weidman's coming out. Was perfect. Just absolutely perfect. And even like Paige, dude, like Paige, if you've watched the movie, and I think it's on Netflix, is like Fighting with My Family. I think it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime or one of those many streaming services. Like you can see kind of like her story too of being in NXT and then getting her first win against AJ, who's played by Zelina Vega. Raw coming to Netflix. Eric Anders coming out for his fight. Okay, thoughts or help me understand. Hurt Syndicate is supposed to be a big bad faction building up, but Sheldon has now lost twice. He's 1 and 2 building Kyle up as a main player. So Kyle, so the best part about wrestling, and at least what we've learned in the business here, is you don't need to go over to get over. And the Hurt Syndicate is so early on in AEW right now that you have to just allow the booking for the Continental Classic to go the way it is. Like, you have to allow Shelton to lose. You have to allow Bobby to be dominant. You know who they're searching for, and they want Swerve. So you have to get past the Continental Classic, get to World's End on December 30th, and then immediately in January, leading up to All In or to Double or Nothing or All In or whatever, is just build them. Build them. Let them hurt people. And I think Tony kind of sees that now, where he's like, I've already put him in a competition he's not meant to win. So let's just let this go. So when it comes to like the only tournament I ever care about in professional wrestling is the G1. That is it. The Continental Classic has not given me enough to care about it. So I'm like, I watch from Randy, Punk, Drew, Owens, Roman, Rollins, Jacob, and Cargill. And that's fair, dude. That's completely fair. Like, Jacob Fatu, a guy who was in Albuquerque less than a year ago. Like, that's it. Like, those guys are perfect. If you are just fans of them, I am happy for that, man, because that is a stacked fan base to be a part of. Why have Sheldon losing in the Syndicate looking bad? Like I explained, dude, like they got booked into a place that they weren't going to win. So it's okay. So Motor City Machine Guns are the tag team version of Sheldon Benjamin. As of right now, yeah, because we are, let me tell you this, Xavier, you are about to get the best of 5 matches between DIY and the Machine Guns, because what they did on the indies to now, oh, you're in for a wild ride. And if they're given pay-per-view minutes, it's gonna be scary. Is the Hurt Syndicate going to be the new NWO, since they inviting everybody they talk to? Lowell does not turn and join MVP. So I think we've already seen the new NWO in a sense with the Death Riders. I think Hurt Syndicate, eventually what you have to book it to is Anarchy in the Arena, Double or Nothing, the Hurt Syndicate versus the Death Riders, and that's kind of the blow off, and will kind of lead into the next year. Because Double or Nothing is, in my opinion, should be AEW's WrestleMania, not Revolution. So the Hurt Syndicate versus the Death Riders, Anarchy in the Arena, and I'd say make that the main event and let that be the blow off as of right now. Jacob is cooking right now. Dude, Jacob is a wild guy. At least from the things that I've gotten to hear. He is a wild man, dude. I don't like Cody because I can't suspend belief to watch do his dad's moves. So I went for Cody these last couple of years. I went for Cody just to finish up the Roman Reigns arc and have us go into Cody Rhodes being, the face of WWE. And I got my girlfriend into wrestling, and the entire time she only knew Roman as the champion. So then the first couple of months when Cody ends up winning, she looks at me and she's like, it doesn't fit. And I'm like, I know. It's a weird like process of trying to build it up to. CM Punk, I would never put the belt on CM Punk because he doesn't need it right now. He just needs that WrestleMania main event. He's almost done everything he needs to do. So he's kind of good. He doesn't need a world title right now. I think if you put the belt on Roman, there has to be like a good set, like 6 to 10 month plan. Like that can't be on him again. Since Lexus King been mentioning his dad lately, will he change his name again to Pillman? No, he won't change it to Pillman. Lexus King was his indie name, and that's actually his stepdad's moniker and his sister. So I don't think he'll ever change it. But I think it's very realistic that he needs to straight up just embrace the Pillman name, though. I don't think that just not liking him and now bringing him because they need to put something on him. I was like, that's just bad booking. Cody beating Brock was bullshit. Come on, he's so boring. So it made sense to build up Cody as a guy, not as the guy to take out Brock Lesnar. But now with the stuff that Lesnar and McMahon are dealing with, like it's kind of scrapes off his history. No, honestly, right now, I think put the belt on Drew. He's a workhorse. Drew deserves it. I still am a big Drew guy. And every time that Drew's had the title, I've been excited. And that was during the pandemic. Like Drew definitely deserved. Breaker is exciting also. He was face to face with Jacob. His face to face with Jacob was fun. No, dude, that's a match. Like Logan Paul has been very vocal over Jacob Fatu about wanting him. I think Braun Breaker. I think like everybody wants a match with Jacob Fatu because if you put Jacob Fatu on the poster, people are watching. And even there's a lot of people who are like, don't make Solo the figure for the new tribal chief. It needs to be Jacob because Jacob's just been killing it. Yes, Cody will beat Kevin, but would be nice if Kevin won next Saturday. And you excited? Ventura is back. Yeah. Let me tell you a story, man. No, I think, to have Jesse Ventura back is going to be very exciting. The fact that Saturday night's main event is going to be a quarter or like quarterly thing. I think they're going to have 4 next year is going to be fun. I am very much that they shouldn't have put KO in this position because then it'll be, I believe, 13 title matches lost in a row, which I'm like, why do that to the poor guy? But if Kevin did win it, I mean, it'd be great. Like, there's no story for Cody right now. Like, there's no good story. Like, take the belt off Cody and then him in the chase again to get it back for Mania season would be fun. But they're not going to do that. I just started following Zilla. I like him. So, coolest part is we were his last interview before he officially debuted in professional wrestling at Reality of Wrestling. Zilla is a good friend of our podcast. Is fun. He's a really good guy. He's still a guy that I like to talk to time to time and just pick his brain, see how he's doing on the indies. And then we have people who we have friends who have gone to wrestle on the same cards as him when he was with GCW. So Zilla's just a great guy, dude. Zilla really is. Like he definitely, sometimes we have the rose-colored glasses and we think either we're bigger than what we are or anything, but he's still just trying to thrive through the business. And he definitely is somebody I'm excited to see get the opportunity here soon. NXT Underground, makeshift MMA, as I have actual MMA on the other one. And I think Chris Weidman just killed Eric Anders. So this one right here, Lola Vice, she actually has had a professional MMA career, and I believe it was in Bellator. Let me look for sure. Yeah, Valerie Lorienda. She was a woman's flyweight. Yeah, so no rope. So this is like the closest MMA style you're gonna get to MMA in the WWE is a no ropes match. It's supposed to be like Josh Barnett's Bloodsport in GCW. That's essentially what it's supposed to be like. Um yeah, Lola Vice was 4-1 in Bellator, and she fought on two of Chris Cyborg's last cards in Bellator before she came to professional wrestling. Having Lola beat Baszler, and if she loses to Miss Parker, will be bad for Lola. 1000%, dude. They booked themselves into a bad corner with this match. There's no point to have it. Just make it a no disqualification. Come on, dog. He's got like a weird Beetlejuice thing going. Jada Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. From Friday. I'm also wrong. Weidman and Anders are still going at it. Rusty, keep me updated. I'm a Longhorn fan, brother. I was born in '97. I'm a 2000s baby. To be honest, I'm a 2000s baby. I never got to see really much of the '80s or '90s, dude. I do. I don't know why I'm bringing up. I do love looking back at like old '90s stuff, and I mostly grew up with '90s music because of my mother. But yeah, so I know a lot of people are very big on these underground matches, but especially because we've gotten more into combat sports, I'm like, I hate this, dude. Bro, I get it, dude. I get it, bro. I think it's because they want the WWE wants to bring that fire to from the UFC fans to WWE. That's why Bilal, if you watch, yeah, you probably watched War Games, dude. Bilal was there, and I was like, for one, fuck Bilal. He's not. I don't like him. And two, it's like why are we doing this? Why put the effort and time into and see it's like that. Like she knocks out like a security guard, and I'm like, oh, it looks like Eric Anders killed Chris Weidman. Uh, and it's always Russell Wilson look like ref in these matches. Yeah, no, it's like bring fire, make it TV 14, not this shit. Like, see, like you understand? It's just those things. It's like TKO could potentially do a lot more, but it it's always going to be that counter argument where people are going to be like, well, if you want the UFC, watch the UFC. Well, then don't make this match labeled like that. We have no disqualification matches for it. Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, look that up, dude. That is catch wrestling, which is the literal in between style of mixed martial arts and professional wrestling. If Netflix is just as calm as network, I may stop watching. So Netflix, so they did announce that the rating won't change. It still will be advertiser friendly, but things will we will be able to get away with a lot more compared to network. Because Netflix owns it, they have their own different set of guidelines that aren't necessarily like network. And I mean, we've watched a ton of different NXT Netflix shows like 13 Reasons Why, Stranger Things, all this. So it's going to be something different. So don't give up on it. It's just it won't be Attitude Era style. Like obviously, I think it'll be more of like a newer style to that where you don't have, you know, we're not going to see like a limo blow up kind of thing with Vince walking in. She did. She did. She said the word you're thinking of, and people were mad. And I was like, she was just herself. I mean, like that's the thing though, is a lot of people get mad for the realism, and then when the realism comes, they're like, you're not supposed to say that. And I'm like, well, yes. Like that's the thing. She said the word that you're thinking of, and people were mad. And I'm like, y'all want the realism to not be blurred. Shit like that is gonna happen. They're gonna say these things. Like she was just herself for a minute, and I'm like, that's fine. Yeah, like Lola Vice is a legit black belt. I'm like these matches I usually don't pay attention to. I'm just like they are what they are. And it's not even the ladies. I won't do it for the men either. What's crazy is how many women want WWE TikTok. TikTok is full of them. Yeah, no, Like, that's the craziest part, dude. Is now wrestling's becoming mainstream again, especially with the acquisition of having both UFC, now pro fucking bull riding with the PBR, and WWE with what TK is doing, dude. Is a lot of people are starting to like wrestling, a lot of like the different demographics. So I mean, we need to keep it growing, and like that's kind of where it's going. That's why we like almost 2 years ago we started this podcast that we have on YouTube, and that's just solely to teach people like, oh, it's cool to like wrestling again. And then TKO came out and all this, and I'm like, it's still cool to like it. And now like you have a ton of people who want to keep watching it or don't know how to get to it, and like TikTok's a huge part of that. I don't think he will either. He's been very vocal about not wanting to. It's just right now, like they have to find a buyer. And I'm like, that's such a slippery slope. WrestleMania when it was in Orlando, that was no, that was Miami and New York. Oh, that was when the New Day hosted. Was that when the Hardys came back? I'll say this: if you took your daughter to SmackDown, you're a good dad. Oh, it was that one. That one's worse, bro. That one's more like that is wild, dude. That is a heart like just wanting to cry when Sean retired Rick. Um, the women in the early into hated because they're flying around. Now, if women don't wrestle good, they go to a fan and hates here. I don't understand. They go to fan time. Like it's just now. I think now it's better for women to be in combat sports, and you can thank Ronda Rousey for that. And now you're doing all these amazing things in women's combat sports, and now you have these women who thoroughly train, eat right, do everything they possibly can to be able to compete. Yes, it's wrestling, but also like Lola Vice. She was in Bellator. Perfect winner. Good booking right there. I'd be mad. I've seen all my favorites live. Goldberg, big Goldberg guy. Sting, DDP, Booker. My co-host got to meet him. Cold, Randy. Just haven't seen Roman. Got to get that done. I don't have it on me. I have a chair from the San Antonio Royal Rumble. Has Roman on the front of it. Finally seen Brock. Georgia just scored touchdown and win. Son of a. What's my Instagram? So you can actually follow. So let me give you this Instagram because this is our website Instagram, and that's where we have all of our shit, dude. Where we have like all of our shows. If you want to follow us on there, dude, it's son of a Rusty. You just ruined my night, man, by telling me that Georgia won. Actually, I'll just shit. Let me see if I can type it out to you. It's in Gorilla, but let me see if I can just type it out to you because the camera's gonna go out of focus, dude. In Gorilla, brother. In Gorilla. That's where you see all of our shows and shit, dude. And once you follow, I'll follow you on my personal account. March 1st, Elimination Chamber. I followed you on my personal one. I love that it says I'm him. This has been a good pay per view, honestly. Rusty, who did you email? I know that they've been changing media guys, and that's because we have Montezi. So I want to make sure you guys have the right ones. I want to make sure you guys have the right ones, guys. Oh, we got a couple of YouTube viewers. That's awesome. Oh hell yeah, brother! Call of Duty. It's so sad seeing Chase U. And now we have Brian Battle versus Brown on the prelims. All right, so we're getting ready for the tag team match between Axiom and No Catch Crew, which I think is going to be good. I think this is probably where the breakup will happen because Nathan Frazier is injured from the Iron Survivor match. So it's like, you know where it's kind of going. If that doesn't happen, I will be very happy. If we're able to do something different, I will be very happy. But never thought I'd do a mukbang. My bad, guys. But I mean, dinner watching this. This is gonna be great, though. I'm very excited to see the women's Iron Survivor. Frazier's broken nose. I gotta show you something. Let me know if it's legit. I'm gonna DM you on IG. Let me see. Yeah, just DM me, man. I'll see what you're looking at. Yeah, I don't think Frazier's nose is quote unquote broken, but I think it is kind of messed up. Also, Brian Battles has a match right now. Yeah, no, I don't think that he should have been able to do this because he was like 4 pounds over at weigh-ins yesterday. What do you think about the Sol Ruka interaction with Paige on pre-show? I didn't see it. I did not see it. Let me see what you sent me. I've never. Yeah, I don't think that isn't. I think that might actually be limited number of NXT Universe. This is operating for a limited number of NXT Universe to be live and in person at home at the home of NXT at the WWE Performance Center. I mean that might actually be like legit. That might be legit, dude. And if you get to do that, go. Like take the opportunity to go. Because there's only one side. Pulling the curtain back. Hard cam side. So like you're going to be on hard cam regardless. Take you I think it's like up to like 3 or 4 tickets. If anything, I could reach out to a couple of people and see if that's legit, if they are heading to Orlando or how that looks. News.www.com. Yeah, I'll reach out to a couple of people and see, and then I'll just message you after and be like, if that's legit. But if it is, I mean, shit. If it's asking for like card information, probably not. If it's asking just for your email, then probably. Because those tickets are free. Those tickets are free. You just have to grab them. as much as I want them to lose, Paige interrupted her and she said she put him in his place and then said, interrupt me and I will get and I'll snatch your soul. I mean, I think it's fair. Like, I think it's fair. I think that's a great interaction, honestly, between um no name, no email address, no name, email address. Then it's probably fake, or it's just like a pre thing. As of right now, like I said, I've never been to an NXT show. We have friends that would love to get us there. Um, after we go help them with shows, but I've never been to one. We're trying to get to go to we have Boca Raton slated for next year and we have Tampa slated for next year is what we're going to try and do. And hopefully NXT will be around there around that time. If not, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but we would definitely love to be able to go out there. And if we work a promotion in Orlando, definitely could give you some tickets or something. Let you and your family go and see some indie wrestling. Because this is small group, so or like this is a very big yet small community professional wrestling. I really hope Brian Battle gets knocked the fuck out tonight. Tavon Heights, that Japanese excursion was the best thing that could have happened to him. No, so see, like I don't like backyard. I never will like backyard. Um, we've gotten to work event arenas. We've gotten to work normal indie shows, but like I like death matches, but I don't like backyard wrestling because even in a death match, you still have some training in backyard wrestling. You are just a guy who saw one WWE match and thinks he can do it all. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Tavion. Yeah, you can see it written on his arm. Like he had a great day or he had a great Japanese trip, dude. We out the mud, dog. Should have just made it a four-way. If you knew you were going to book Frazier this way, unless they are losing. Oh, this is going to be great. Miles Born and are they going to hit? Oh, okay. Oh man. I mean, OTM can technically just interfere in this match and it's over and cost no quarter catch their opportunities. Oh, wow. Overhead belly toss in the ring to the outside, hits OTM. Wow. Oh yeah, man. Still mad about Samantha Irving. So like that's the thing though, is like with Samantha Irving, the fact that they wouldn't let her actually debut as a character and kept her as ring announcer is something I will never understand. Like Samantha Irvin definitely had the opportunity where she could have been Ricochet's valet, and we could have gotten heel Ricochet. She could have done a whole lot with Bobby Lashley, with Shelton, Cedric. There's so many people that Samantha Irving could have done amazing things for. I'm glad because we got the moments like when Cody won and she was able to have like that pure raw emotion of and new, and then she says it, new champion. But um like overall, dude, they really messed up. I think that her I don't I don't agree with her, like going about being as petty as she is on Twitter. Especially being like, well, Ricochet's making millions of dollars, or my husband's making millions of dollars now. I'm like, I'm like, really, don't be that way. Um, I think that she should stay in wrestling. I think that she should try out AEW. I just, I think that like her and Ricochet have had a bad way of handling a lot of this hate that they're getting, and they really don't need to do that, man. NXT camera views make the ring look smaller, and then Samantha Media comments she needs to come out and explain why she left. Tired of hearing Ricochet made her leave. Ricochet, and she's pregnant and wanted a music career. Ricochet, so that's the thing though, is like Ricochet never made her leave. It's just she knew what was there when he was there. Like I think it was more of like a I love working with him. I love seeing him all the time. And then when he took that time off and then debuted and then was traveling and then like in Japan and all this, I think it did kind of show her like maybe the grass is greener for certain people, and for certain people it's not. Like we will never see a Roman Reigns in AEW. We will never see a John Cena in AEW. Uh, but it's a perfect place for Mox. It's a perfect place for Kenny. It's a perfect place. Like that's the thing. And especially with Ricochet's comments, like AEW wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me. I'm like, Will Ospreay won. If you put their careers together, Will Ospreay won. And this isn't about who won. Like there's like everybody wins. They're all wrestling, but like you should never say this is this company is here because of me, not because of people like me, but literally he said because of me. And I'm like, you were never in the thought process. One, it was Cody, the Bucks, it was the elite that created this. Two, your biggest rival was a world champion in IWGP when you were being benched. Like it Ricochet rubs me the wrong way in a lot of different ways. And just his comments lately or on his AEW run, I'm like, really, dog? You're not him, dude. You're not him. You're starting to learn how to work the mic, but you're not him. Is MJF really that good? Yes. And to a lot of people, especially to diehard WWE fan, because when he was gone, let me say this: when he was gone, before he came back to AEW, when he was on his hiatus making a movie with Adam Sandler, WWE loyalists thought, we finally won. We got him. He is going to be here. Like MJF is that guy. He is a generational talent. And it's not high flying moves. It's not like crazy. Well, actually it is high flying moves. Like he can do a lot. Like he is just a perfectly well-rounded wrestler. If he is wrestling a lucha guy, he knows how to make the lucha guy look crazy and how to get everybody over. If he's wrestling a catch wrestler, a strong style, a British strong style, anybody, like he just knows how to do it. MJF is that guy that people nowadays wish, or we're getting the young Orton, the young Cena, the young Brock, all three in just one man. And the fact that he does not want to be loved, he has made it very clear he will be a heel for the rest of his life. He is the opposite of John Cena, and that's all we could ask for is this you guys got John Cena when he was being built up. Yo, Damian Priest is low-key generational talent. He's so underrated. Dude, Damian Priest, like he got his world title run. I feel like Damian Priest is one of those guys that now he can always just be in the title picture. He doesn't have to have the title on him, and he's just fine. Like he's a Drew. He can fight, right? Who? Which one? MJF? Yeah, like MJF can no. Who can fight? I mean, Damien can fight, right? Can fight. I mean, Damien can fight. Yeah, no. Oh no, Damien Priest is like just a badass dude. I think he legit is a legitimate. I think he's a legitimate boxer too. Because I know that he spent a lot of his life the size of Taker and can kick your head right off. Dude, Damian Priest is just one of those guys that I just want to see a training. Like I just want to just watch him train and see like, all right, cool. How are you running this? Why do you do why do you do the things that you do when you're in training? Like that's just one person I definitely want to pick their brain on. Tavion Heights, German suplex off the top turnbuckle to Nathan Frazier, Miles Bourne, and Brian Battles battling for his life right now. Is this a Spanish fly off the top? And a Phoenix splash. 1, 2. Wow, we're getting the NXT chance. Gentlemen, you cannot steal all this momentum. Imagine Booker goes into the Hall of Fame again as an announcer in 10 years. Bro, he may. Because Booker definitely deserves it, dude. I just love hearing Book on the mic. Axiom hits Frazier. Frazier's bleeding. Miles Bourne's going to kill him. Tavion killed Frazier. Got to go to the bathroom. Wow. I thought that was going to be the end of the match. Wow. Okay. I don't like Corey Graves. I don't like Corey Graves either. I'm not a big Corey. I like Corey Graves when he wrestled. I don't like Corey Graves now. I think a lot of I think there's a lot of hype. I think if he ever did come back to wrestling, I think I'd like him because he'd finally get his opportunity. Regardless if he's heel or face at that moment, but like my top commentator is Pat McAfee. That's my guy. And they retain. Oh shit. That's wild. To make them the face of the tag team division is wild. And to keep them when you have all of these tag teams that want it. You would think too, looking at NXT, that it's its own, not even its own separate brand, it's its own separate company, just of the way they booked this. It's like if Sean was in charge. Just wild. Brown and Battle are open. Are open. Over. I saw empty out. Oh, Frazier's just dying on the floor. Okay. Okay. The Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. Did you see the New Day turn or not? Would like to see if Kofi and Woods show up tonight and take out Frazier and Axiom. They don't need to. Like they've already been NXT tag team champions. Um honestly, dude, I think give the New Day what they truly deserve. Allow them to be tag team champ. Is that Oh, okay. I was like, is that Pritchard? What is he doing here? But okay, it makes sense now. Between the two shark cages. Now we have the now we will have the women's. I mean, did you see it coming and burn Biggie instead of break up? They got me. I didn't see any of it. And at the end of the day, as much as I say let them be um, a heel tag team, they are faces in my opinion. Um, they and it's funny when people are like, "What do you mean they're faces?" I'm like, "They're faces, dude. Like if you look at it, they're faces. They did nothing wrong. They um they waited 4 years. I mean, even when Biggie came out, Wade Barrett was like, "We haven't seen him on a Raw or SmackDown in like 4 years." They waited years. They had a stellar NXT run. They did so many good things. You need to go watch the segment. Oh no, I watched it after. I didn't see it live, but I watched it. Um I didn't see it live when it did it because I was in jujitsu, but like I watched it after, which I should have clarified. That's on me. That one's on me. But I think that it's right, to push Biggie away. For Woods to say, he's never gonna get cleared. And even for me, I'm like, he really it's something where it's like, does he even want to come back? Like he's doing so many different things. And for them to burn him off that way, I love it. I think it's great. In the in Gorilla group, like in the downtime in the ring group chat and all the stuff that we have going on, with 2.5 heels, they're like, maybe this leads to something bigger. And I'm like, if it doesn't lead to anything huge, it's still something great that happened. Dying. I died. I died. Or you'll give your devices a virus. Yeah. I died there for a second. How often do you go live? I so normally we will go live, or at least we're going to try to go live during pay-per-views if we are not traveling. I myself am going to try and go live at least 3 times a week is what I'm going to try to do. I hate this. So the one prelim fight I wanted to see, which was Aljo versus, and then here's the women's Iron Survivor going on. But yeah, I'm gonna try and at least go live very frequently and just talk about wrestling and UFC and all that. During Raw and SmackDown, Raw I can't because I have jujitsu. During SmackDown, I may be able to. I may be able to do it live and just be able to talk about it. Or Tuesdays, I could probably do it during NXT. Um, Wednesdays, we typically go live with my co-host and we just talk about like what happened in the previous week or anything really. So we might start doing that here on Twitch too and just talking. But yeah, we're gonna try and do it multiple days. We want to grow this Twitch also. Oh, this is the NXT championship match. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom then because All right, I'm back. That trick. Oh, cutthroat. Cutthroat. Championship. All right, Aljo coming out hot. I'm switching over because I'm gonna have my focus on the Aljo fight. Aljo, come on. Most of our Marab is in Sterling's corner. That's got to be a fun corner right there. Takes him down. Aljo's actually doing what? Like really good. Oh shit. Trick has to win. Like Trick has to win. This is the fight that I'm really worried or watching right now is Aljo and Ilovov. Evolov. Ivevo. The Volvo. Trick Williams is a product. Like Trick Williams is going to be WWE champion one day, and that's going to be wild. Eloev is what his name is. Oh, Aljo might have screwed himself. Eloev has Aljo's back. Aljo trying to go. Eloev has a base. Trick Williams. 1, 2. Trick can't get. Crucifix hold. That's wild. Aljo could have lost this. Wild. They are on commercial, so I'm coming back to NXT. One, two, blue. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ridge. All right, now we have Aljamain and Evolive coming back. Aljamain is really trying. He's gotten 100% of his takedowns right now. This is a grappling style fight. I enjoy this. Can Funkmaster do it though? Can Funkmaster get it? This is for the NXT title over here at Deadline. Aljo's really trying here. Aljo is really trying. Ridge seems to just be having is struggling against Trick. This is wild. This really is a wild fight from both ends because you're seeing Ridge Holland. It would be a definitely an interesting night if Ridge won. I'm just really focused on this Aljamain Sterling fight. Funkmaster This is a wild, like, mixture of fights going on right now. It's absolutely fucking wild. You have Rage versus Trick right here. You have most far versus Aljamain. Aljamain is trying. He's struggling a little bit. I mean, I know he has most, not if all the control, but it's just that little extra bit that's trying to get into a hold. And then you have Trick over here. Story wise, is has an injured neck and is trying to maintain his composure so that he can retain his title. Round 3. I think we're in round 3 for both. Trick going for it. Pop up, build the baby face. Oh! Oh, yeah. Here we go. Trick's up. Missed the kick. Ridge going for it. White noise. Aljo up on his feet. That woman right there that's like, move, leave, Trick, don't. Trouble in paradise, and still nothing. Whoop that Trick. I want both of them too, honestly. Aljo and Trick. I would love if we just had 2 finishes just simultaneously right here. One, two. Let's see. I'm very curious. This is wild. This genuinely is a wild match. Ridge is just determined. Whoop that trick. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's fucking wild. This is wild. I had to replay this. Did you see him almost die? Did you see him almost die, dude?
No.
Oh my god. I'm about to send it to the group, dude. Look.
I did not.
Yeah, go look at the I'm sending it to the group chat. Go look, dude. Holy shit, my guy. Oh my god.
I'm turning on the pay-per-view right now. I just got back from Artesia.
Oh my god. We actually had like a pretty good crowd, dude. I got one new follower on the Instagram.
Nice.
Bro, it was fun, dude. Like it genuinely was fun talking to Rusty and then talking to another guy on here.
Let it be known that the New Mexico All-Star team for high school football is all on the red team. Not on the green team.
Well, is it Green team. North?
Well, no, it's so this year it was green 1A to 3A. And then the first game was, the second game was 4A to 6A. So it was divided between that. So
dude, that was wild. That was wild. So he grabs the ropes. He grabs the bottom and top to throw himself over out of the ring.
Yeah.
His head gets stuck in between when he flips over.
Oh.
I have it on the group chat, dude. I fucking replayed it.
Oh, this is Ridge versus.
This was Ridge versus Trick. It just ended.
Who won the Iron Survivor for
Oba.
The men's? Oba did?
Oba.
Was Oba like a surprise entrant?
Yeah, because they took out Eddie Thorpe.
Oh.
Nathan Frazier got fucked up. He got bloody. He got bad.
Let me see this.
Oh, screw it. Aljamain didn't win. That's some bullshit.
I saw the spot on my way back. Ooh, that is nasty. That was not planned at all.
Freaking Unk. Either that was a good spot or he got too much dip in his chip. That's called a botch, sir. Ain't nobody doing that on purpose. Ain't nobody doing that on purpose. Because if that had gone wrong, yeah, no. Ain't nobody doing that on purpose, dog. Yeah, so Oba won.
Whoop. Sorry. Whoop, that dead trick would have been the case.
Whoop that dead trick. That trick got whooped. Fraxium retained with a beat up Nathan Frazier. Lola Vice beat Jada Parker in the underground.
Underground? Okay. Lola Vice is like queen of the underground.
And then yeah, you just saw that Trick almost died in one. And now we're just waiting for the women's.
Nice. Honestly, I was kind of more excited for the women's deadline match. It's just because of how stacked this division is.
The opening part, actually, so like the first two entrants of the men's was pretty good because it was Javon and Wesley. And then from there, Nathan Frazier came out, and then it just went. When Ethan Page came out, I knew that was kind of like the comedy spot of it.
I saw the spot where he's like, "I'm not getting in the penalty box."
Yeah.
And then Javon Evans locked him in. And then he is all like Javon's like this, and he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, no.
Javon Evans is slowly going on me.
It was definitely a good one. It was definitely a good match. That's already started his feud with Wesley. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Is Wesley the next NXT champion?
No, it'll be Oba. It'll be Oba.
What a way to put Trick away.
Oba's putting Trick away.
Good.
Trick
can be transferred like in that transfer window bullshit that WWE announced.
I love that it was them. I love that it was American Alpha who's the one that was announced it. I love it. I love that they
I think it's a great caveat because you allow people to switch over like they need to appease the fucking Netflix.
I like it. I was like, this is kind of cool. This is how we get the bloodline. This is how at least we get Roman on Raw.
Fuck it. I think Roman shouldn't have to go after his Universal title. I think he should become a world champion, personally. That's the only title Roman hasn't won is the world title. And I think that big gold belt would look pretty awesome around Roman Reigns.
He just kills Gunther.
Hey.
It's like, hey, Gunther, you still have to pay one more due, buddy. There's that last one that you thought you'd never have to pay. You got to pay it one. You got to pay this last due, my guy.
I think the only thing that would not work out with that would be that they switch. Since Cody has to go to Raw and he holds the title, Gunther would have to go to SmackDown if he's holding the title, and it would be a switch.
Yeah, they're not doing that. They've already said they're not going to do that. The title switches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're not switching brands. They're just going to switch
the
people holding them?
No, the WWE title will go to Raw, and then the world title will go to SmackDown. Or the heavyweight title will go to SmackDown. Because there's no point, because like that's the bad part, is like Cody
look at that. Look at that poster.
That's the bad part, is like Cody would have to get rid of the WWE Championship.
San Martino versus Zbyszko. Andre versus Hulk. That's the first media, ain't it? No, it's not.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Tiffy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, she is from Minneapolis. That would be the most retarded thing if you cashed in the title for the NXT championship.
I mean,
I get it. I get it because they want to push it as the third brand and all. But that world title, man, again, it's the prettiest thing ever.
Tiffy Epiphany.
Again.
I mean, at this point, Austin Theory cashed in on the United States Championship. So Money in the Bank does not just means whatever they're going to pitch that week at this point. Oba versus Trick.
Fallon Henley is slowly evolving or slowly digi-evolving into what's her name?
Mickey James?
Not Mickey James.
Is it an older?
The Mandy Rose.
Oh, Jesus.
She's already the leader of Fatal Influence, and we all know that's just toxic attraction. Just
yeah.
Temu toxic attraction.
Until all of them are in it.
So, like, is Kiana James even, like, doing anything other than her call-up?
She actually got called down.
Oh, so she's back in NXT?
No.
She's
in purgatory. She's in purgatory, my guy. She has no brand. She's not listed. I think she's listed on Raw, but internally she's not on the Raw roster.
So she's in like the purgatory of Level Up and Main Event.
Yeah, but like not even on them.
Oof.
They said that like her figure just came out. Somebody made the comment, her figure just came out and she hasn't been seen for like 5 months. Like the figure is the only thing we've seen of Kiana James on WWE television as of late. Who the fuck are you guys going to have start this fucking match? This is going to be a banger.
Is Kalani Jordan in this match?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, she won the last one, didn't she?
Yeah.
Julia.
That's a wild start.
It's going to be Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. How much we're going to bet?
If it's that, I'm not going to be mad. But then where the fuck do you put Sol Ruka and Ren Sinclair in this? Is my thing. Where do you put Sol Ruka in this? Either 3 or 4. You can't have her be the last one.
You know, if Julia or Stephanie Vaquer weren't in this match, I would have picked Sol Ruka. But
all 3 ladies are in it, dude. Delta, Julia, and Stephanie. All 3 of them are in it.
I think Stephanie might get it.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad by that.
Either that or they're trying to pay off Julia debuting and
yeah.
Because I don't think what's her name? Zariah?
Zarya.
Zarya.
Zarya. Because remember, I kept saying Zarya, and they announced Zarya, and I was like, oh, I guess fuck me. Ren Sinclair. Okay, so that makes more sense.
So I just realized that her theme music is the same theme music as Redacted.
Which Redacted? Oh, Ridge Holland?
No. The other Drew.
Oh.
That is the same music as Drew Gulak.
Julia Vaquer, Delta, Ruka, and Sinclair. How are you going to make this one unique, ladies? This is my... Oh, okay. All right, ladies, come on. This should be a really good match, but I'm wondering how many. I wonder if they're going to outscore the men. Oba won 3 with 3. Okay.
I hate being sick. You can see it on my face.
Yeah.
I hate being sick.
I can tell in your cheeks, bro.
Yeah. I got sick yesterday, and then I worked in the cold today, so it's exacerbated.
Oh, yeah. No, tomorrow you're going to be like, I don't want to move. At least you get to work from home.
Yeah. Would that still count as a sick day if I were to be like, hey, I can't? How would one call out sick if you work from home? What would you
say? I'm not going to my desk.
That's what I'm like. How is that possible?
Like, hey, boss, I'm not gonna make it in. Your laptop's right next to you, isn't it? Yeah, I'm still not logging in.
Well, that's the thing. Sorry, this is all a tangent on this live right now, and but
hey, that's fine.
That the thing is that we didn't know that we were gonna go work from home last week. At literally yesterday, we thought it was the beginning of the year next year, and that wasn't the case. And they have to add the VPN, so they had to send the working tower that I have to use and the laptop I have to use to even add me as a user and add the VPN. So I'm going to be I can't do anything until like Tuesday at the latest.
Oh, shit.
Maybe Wednesday. So,
well, hopefully then you can feel better by Tuesday.
Yeah. I know on Monday I have to be back to help out, like in the afternoon to help out, like move shit.
All right, so somebody should get a pin here. Unless we're going to have all three women in the ring.
The Diablo logo in the center.
I know.
What happened to the Prime logo? I wonder.
This isn't. It's not main roster.
Oh, it has to be main roster.
It has Paul has to get the main shows, bastard. You know what? I'm really pissed. It was the Diablo logo and not Sonic 3. I would have preferred to see Obafemi win by pinning somebody on the Shadow logo.
So here's my thing about Sol Ruka. She's a great talent. She's kind of got it. She's kind of getting to that point where she knows what her character is, but she can't decide whether she wants to be like the Rocket Power skater girl or wearing like your typical like wrestling gear, you know?
I kind of like
because one day she's like wearing like jean shorts and like a skater, like she's wearing skater shit, and then next thing you know, she's like wearing something like this.
I kind of like it because she still wears the Vans.
That's probably the only consistent thing.
Oh, she's surfing. Oh, did you see our buddy came back yesterday?
Buddy.
Yeah. Brittany Brooks.
Oh, yeah. She did it in 4 months.
I text her. I was like, bro, did you heal?
John Cena jeans, bro.
Well, she did, dude. Also, freaking Brooke went up against Jordan Grace. I was like, oh, shit. But
what a way to start. First match back.
Was
gets her back broken.
It's a wild weekend.
Double STF. That's insane.
If she could get this, it'd be crazy to have to start off with 2.
I swear to God, I hate being sick. I'm going to be saying this throughout the rest of the match. It's like a film of bullshit that I'm dealing with.
Hey, you can't see me.
It's like
that's all you just did.
Yeah, it's like
boom. Fujiwara armbar. Would not be surprised if
ooh.
Okay. Okay.
I will say on my underdog pick though, it would have to be Ren Sinclair.
I think
if she won this shit, Jesus.
I think that's everybody's underdog pick, but also people would be pissed if she won this.
I wouldn't.
Because there's no point. Like she's not gonna beat Roxanne. She's just
now, what if she did?
I'd be like, damn, Sean, what are you cooking, bro? I'd be like, wow, that's a weird person to send Roxanne off and then be the face of your women's division is Ren. It's because of the plaid.
Oh, send me. Nah. Now she's going to send you. Nope. Julia can't take a pin.
Julia can. She already did. Oh. One to Julia. Zarya.
No, my stream is wonking out.
Zarya. Fucking Booker. How much does she have in the tank? This bitch is taking control. Oh shit. Okay, Soul. Oh. Oh, no. That's bullshit. Double soul snatcher with no payoff.
Oh, yes. That was great.
What, you saw it?
No, that Soul Snatcher against Ren Sinclair.
Oh, I just saw it. 1, 2, 3.
That shit was great. And she's like, why? You're not selling it, Ren.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Sinclair's the comedy character. Sinclair is the comedy character in this match. It was Paige.
That was beautiful.
It was Paige, and now it's Sinclair. Just gook. Be a nasty landing for both of them.
Through the table. Oh, ouch.
I just saw it. Shit. Jesus Christ. Look at Ren's face. Like, ooh, yeah, you chose to qualify for this fucking match.
She's like, oh my God.
And now Ren's in.
You can't pick that girl up. I'm sorry. Oh, that was beautiful.
Jesus Christ. How the fuck do you do that? Like, just god damn it, girl. How the fuck?
Again, that's why I'm like, if Sol Ruka was like, if it wasn't for the other 3 chicks in this, I would pick Sol Ruka. Oh, Spider.
All right, so here's the last one, and now this is going to be interesting to see. I love how much every time they say who has pinned Roxanne, he's like, nobody gives a fuck. Oh, shit.
Ouch. You know Jenna Marbles is like dog. You know Jenna Marbles.
Yeah.
You know her dog, like the gray one.
No, I've never seen her dog. Let me look up Jenna Marbles' gray dog.
That's what Stephanie McCare kind of looked like for a brief second from the side.
Stop it. Stop it. For anybody who's going to watch this back, if you see Jenna Marbles' gray dog, just tell Chris, stop it.
I am not wrong. What's that TikTok meme? Let me do this for you.
Let me do this for you. The snout extends.
Yeah. Stephanie Becker.
Stephanie Becker.
Ooh, that was pretty unique. Ooh, F5.
3 bags of money just clashed into each other. And hey, female Lesnar.
Well, that's 1.
1, 2, 3. Three superstars on the board.
I'm going to pause for a second just so we can match up our reaction. There.
Okay. I'm at 17, 56, 57, 58, 59. 18 minutes.
I don't see it. As far as the actual deadline time, I'm at 34:52.
I am at. You're at 34:52?
I'm at 35 now.
I'm at 30. I'm at 35 now. 35:01, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Boom. Gook.
X Factor.
Okay, well, one of y'all need to fucking pin. Soul, get the fucking pin. Because Julia's about to come back in the match. If Ren gets the son of a bitch. Pin Ren. Pin Ren. Damn it.
Oh, do that. Yes. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Damn. Where's fucking Vecure? 5 minutes left.
She's being tranquilo right now.
One, you bitches.
She's being mas tranquilo right now.
Oh shit! Okay. Where's Andrade? God damn it!
I think that Karen and Andrade could make a great fucking team.
They could.
Just do Los Ingognables.
Los Ingognables?
Yeah.
De WWE?
De WWE. They just have to sign Naito. Imagine Naito just joins. He's just like, yeah.
I would
shit myself. Shit. Fucking how the fuck did you get Naito?
It's like Triple H. Be honest. Whose dick did you suck to get Naito? And to be fair, we don't judge you on this one. Oh shit. Okay.
Would we? Probably not. It would have to be a better star, but Okada, yes.
We don't, yeah, we'd be like, we don't judge you.
Naito, iffy.
I don't know. Naito's kind of like the underrated one.
Naito's like the Y2J of New Japan. Except he never changes. Ooh, high. Landed high.
Come on, ladies.
Yay, my favorite thing.
Jesus Christ. Holy hell. Yeah, Vacare can't even get a point. That says a lot. It's wild booking if you don't even give her 1 point.
Ooh.
Soul.
Nope.
Oh, no. Oh.
Ouch. Ren's going to get a pin. No, the Karen's going to get it. Cross the legs.
3. I said it. She's the comedy character in this match.
That's such a unique, like, I like that she took the time to cross the legs and shit.
Cross the legs, keep them on one side, make it look like it's a huge struggle. Yeah.
Sinclair's got none. I feel bad.
If she at least everybody in the men's had one.
She's gonna be the contestant that's like everyone's down and she just gets pins for pins.
She's gonna be what Trick Williams was last year when he won.
$619? Nope.
So
that's crazy that the homegrown WWE talent is going up against the New Japan stars.
Yeah.
Wild. She's the NIL, isn't she? No, she's before NIL. She is NIL?
She's NIL. She's one of the very first few. So you have an NIL, an indie, a CMLL, a Stardom, and then Zarya was everywhere.
Ren Sinclair's the indie, right?
Yeah, Ren Sinclair was
she's
the indie.
she's the indie.
Yeah,
because I remember her when she was, it was a different name, but she was in AEW finally.
Jesus, she got one. It's all tied up. Son of a bitch. We got 30 seconds left.
Yes, one, two. No.
I'm sorry, Ruka. You're done for the night. Your dreams are over.
Oh, knee. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. Julia won it. Oh no.
1. No.
There it is.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
At least she has something. Like, I was one away.
Yeah.
Soul is stuck in the box.
Yeah. Ren's like, at least I just got one. I got one. That's all I needed was one. That was a genuinely good match. All right. Is Roxanne going to come out? Hey! Should have let fans be able to throw streamers. Oh, fans are throwing streamers. Okay. New Year's Evil. When is New Year's Evil?
Wouldn't it be the first Saturday of January? Or the Saturday before?
2025. Let me see. January 7th.
Wait, is it a NXT or is it
it's an NXT.
So it's a Wednesday. Tuesday.
Yeah. What day is the first Raw? The 6th. Son of a bitch. Okay. I thought it was going to be before, and then this is how Trick and Roxanne move up to the main roster. Well, that's it for the stream. That was fun.
Love you, love. Okay.
that was dope. Able to watch that. Now it's time to finish off the UFC event, but that was fun. Got to talk to the chat, which I was very happy for. That was a good pay-per-view, dude. You need to watch the men's. You need to rewatch the men's, dude.
I know. I have to watch it.
Because it was wild. It was good. It was definitely fun.